want to know how bad some of these
Nobody's going to know. They're going to know.
Oh,
They're going to know.
So you're the reason people have protection screens.
Oh, 1,000%. Casey Mack.
Do I need to read it?
Yeah.
You haven't read her?
I've never read any of her books.
Girl, Baby Verity, I don't know.
Okay.
Sugar.
Oh. So the reason that they would want cameras in the classroom is basically it's the intent behind the cameras
What is
that like makes me
Because
a
I
little
think
worried.
it's to protect-
Is it to protect other students, to protect
Teachers
the
and
teacher?
protect the student. He called me a fat goose first.
He started it.
It was,
Roll the camera.
it was all out of love.
We don't work 10 to 2, you.
The amount of
Idiot.
people that are just like, you're so lazy because you're a teacher, but maybe the cameras would shut that down. Humans love the tea.
And also, if I'm on camera every day,
I gotta try to look good.
it's gonna. I know that's a lot of
Especially
pressure.
if my-
that 10 pounds I've been trying to lose for years.
I don't look.
Hey, best friends. Welcome to this week's episode of Teachers Off Duty. If you do not know me, I am Honest Teacher Vibes, and I am joined by my two lovely co-hosts that I'm so excited to film with.
Hey, everybody. I'm Anna Kowal, a.k.a. Read Away with Miss K.
I like the K.
I love to sing
Okay.
my
All right.
song.
All right. And I am Jess Smith. Teacher Tales of Miss Smith.
Hey.
Yes.
It's given.
Yes. Yes.
Vibes. I don't know.
How can you tell?
Is this-
I'm a millennial teacher.
I just figured out Blue's Clues. Do y'all know that guy's starting a podcast?
Steve?
The
Yes.
OG Steve.
I'm like, when he shows up on my TikTok and he's like, how you doing? I'm like, not good,
Not
Steve.
good, Steve.
I wish I missed Blue's Clues.
a
And
lot
finding a letter. They say email now.
It's a lot worse than the last time I saw
We
you,
just
man.
got an email? No.
They do, and I got mad when I saw it. I said, what you mean we just got an email?
Wait, Blue's Clues is still on the air and they say
Yes.
It's cute.
It
It is
is.
cute. It's cute. It's cute.
yeah.
I feel a little
makes me
juked because I just want Steve to still be
Yeah.
on there. And it's kind of like when you take your kid to see Bluey and like not Bluey, frick, Blippi, and the actual Blippi is not there. And you're like, who is this imposter?
That's not real.
That's not, Mommy, that's not Blippi. And I'm like, that's who
I know.
That's who
they
we're with.
got here.
I don't know why we paid tickets to see this guy.
Mommy,
This guy.
this guy stole Blippi. Like, he didn't.
Yes, this is a case of stolen identity.
Hashtag mom life. You know where you won't get your
Stolen
identity stolen? At the Board Teachers Comedy Tour.
Hey!
We love that segue.
We hope. We cannot.
that was terrible. Because
We also cannot guarantee that.
Right. I'm
Like,
like,
please,
if you get that identity stolen all the time.
But we're going everywhere.
Yeah,
So
and I do
the
mean
likelihood of your identity being stolen might go up with
It's
how many
not
dates
likely.
we're going to be at.
Keep your fanny pack closed.
Yeah, keep your fanny pack closed.
Keep it secure around
Remember
your
to grab your
chest.
ID after you get your margarita at the
Yes.
bar.
At the comedy
Yeah.
tour with the girlies.
I wonder
my
how
gosh.
many people have left their ID at a Board Teachers Comedy
Right?
Tour bar.
because they're little, they turned up a little tip.
Yeah, I wonder if you could show
tipsy.
your teacher ID as like.
That probably
I'm
wouldn't be a
old
good
enough.
idea.
I'm old enough. Don't worry.
Everybody
give you
in the
a-
club
someone
getting
put me-
tipsy.
That'd be an automatic
Can we-
discount.
Oh,
Stilettos, pumps in
stilettos.
the club.
No way.
That's a song.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that? Do you know that song?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I love you. I love that I showed her that
I was like,
Glorilla,
in the club.
that Glorilla procedure song, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I like this."
This is nice. I can move to
I don't
this.
get out much, okay? But I do get out to the Board Teachers Comedy Tour. Okay, we are going down under this fall. In September, we will be all over Australia and New
I
Zealand.
love New Zealand.
Then we will be in New England. We're going to be in New Jersey, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania. Midwest, we will be in Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio. And then Canada. Here we come.
Canada is.
Oh,
yeah.
Canada.
I was about to start singing Genovia, the land I call my home.
I can't start
Princess
singing
Diaries.
Celine Dion if you would like as well. Our
Oh.
Canadian queen.
Please, please, please.
That's who. If you sang a Celine Dion song, I would know that.
Oh, I was like, what? Do you not know the Genovia song?
Genovia. No, I do.
That's from. I was about to say that's from Princess Diaries. We are millennials.
We all have seen that one.
That's a millennial core.
Love when she stepped on that guy's shoe.
Goals.
Girl power.
Goals.
Okay, get into dates. We will be in Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia, Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia. Then we hit the West Coast of these states of America. We are going into California, and then we'll be in Texas. We've got a few shows in Texas, which I cannot wait. And then we go back up to Canada again, Ontario, Manitoba, and end this whole entire year, 2025, which is
packed
crazy
with all sorts of dates.
I don't love reading these dates for the tour because you're like, wow, 2025 is almost over.
Oh, don't say that to me.
I know.
How is that a thing? How is it all? I'm like, I'm still recovering from 2020. Like I
think everybody, the world
fast,
is.
And I am still recording.
When someone said the other day, like 5 years ago, I was like, that's so.
I don't think any of us were healing. We're just like, oh, that happened. Moving on. I'm like, wait,
I
can we
just
talk
now
about
started
it?
wearing jeans again.
I know.
But not today.
Period. We all when people had jeans on during COVID, I'm like, what do you have to prove? You're at home. Take those pants off. Untuck that fupa. Let it be free.
Unzip it. If I have to zip up anything during COVID,
been constricted for too long. Speaking of being constricted.
I don't know how you're gonna get that. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's not constricted. I don't know. That's not a good word to go with that.
Constricted to like sit in a seat and be bored out of your mind, maybe.
Yes, there it is.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
If you book one of the comedians from the Bored Teachers Comedy Tour on teacherspeakers.com, you will not have to be constricted in professional development, constricted in your mind, and bored.
Yeah.
You will
not be a bored teacher.
You will not be a bored.
Trademark.
You will not be a bored teacher. So we are a part of Bored Teachers has the teacherspeakers.com where you can book any of us lovely teachers to come to your school and do a professional development that will be turned up.
Mm-hmm.
We will have a good time, and we will not stand there and read off a black and white PowerPoint.
No.
Oh no, mine's very colorful. You know it is.
Mine's pretty. Mine looks like the one from my classroom.
Yeah, mine's my classroom theme too, actually.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
It matches my classroom theme. Yes, it does.
So if you would like to liven up your professional development, please check out teacherspeakers.com.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
this
exactly what's coming
episode.
out.
I'm a little excited to talk about this episode because it is a hot topic.
And this is a unique topic that
It is a unique topic. Something I've never thought about before the last couple of months. I was like,
yeah.
And that is, what do we think? The topic is, drum roll, please.
They can see it under the. When
They're
they
all
clicked
like,
on the episode,
wow,
they can see.
girls.
I may or may not watch these.
I don't. I'm like, I don't want to see what I look like. We're going to talk about cameras in the classroom.
As you already know.
Yeah.
From the thumb.
From the title.
I think I just spit on the mic when I said thumb.
Now, the only time I really ever think about cameras in the classroom is the fact, and I've said this on an episode before, that I've told my students several times that the fire sprinkler is a camera.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know that they just got that on camera, don't you?
It will no longer be an empty threat.
Yeah.
No way,
So,
Miss Kay.
Wait, do you guys have cameras in your class?
No.
Okay.
But I tell them that the fire sprinkler, like, they don't know it's a fire sprinkler.
Yeah.
They think it's the camera.
Is this
Yeah.
is this something that is coming? Like,
Yeah,
for
so
you guys?
Mississippi is always the last people to do stuff. So good luck to y'all because it'll probably happen in your state first.
By the time that they have
Y'all are
cameras
progressive.
in everybody's classroom, Mississippi will put them in and everyone's on
There's going to be like
Windows.
AI
VR,
robot
like,
up
Yeah.
front.
They can pop up their hologram.
the hologram, yeah.
Or hologram, to see. Yeah.
Do you all have cameras in the hallways?
Yeah.
Though, right?
And it has significantly helped.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, we saw your kid on camera, and the parents like, that's not my child. And I'm like,
but it is.
we don't have great, camera clarity, but I'm pretty sure your child has a very distinct sweatshirt on that he's not supposed to have on at school. And we can tell somebody
And
took his sweatshirt. Do you just
that's a good excuse.
Maybe it was you. Where's Waldo?
Yeah. Where's Waldo?
It's like
Did
cameras.
you take your child's
Cameras are the I have receipts.
Is that you, ma'am?
Right.
Are you admitting?
I mean, the cameras in the hallway are the I have receipts.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So again, my husband is an administrator, and the amount of times that I've heard, I have to go look at that on the camera.
Yep.
Like
Gotta
I
go.
gotta go look at the camera.
Do you look?
I gotta go.
You can't. HIPAA.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, it's not HIPAA.
I know.
FERPA.
That's the
Don't
thing.
know which one.
Jeff is such
FERPA.
a rule
FERPA.
follower.
No, I
Like,
know
he
Jeff
would
is a rule follower. I
never.
know it.
Oh,
I can
Even
look at
if
Jeff and
I,
tell.
Like, begged,
He's like,
is such a rule follower, the most professional
I love
human
that.
being.
Jeff.
And he it's so annoying when I want tea. Like,
I know, because I'm like,
tell
I
me
don't know
what
these kids.
happened.
I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, I don't know them. Just tell me about it.
Show me what Gerard did.
yeah, right. I just want to know.
One of my favorite APs. That's I don't know if some people could say VPs, APs, assistant principals. Anytime I walk past her and she's having like a one-on-one with a kid in the hallway, one, you already know that kid's in trouble,
Right.
and two, she's like, I'm just gonna watch the cameras. You know that, right?
Right,
So like,
literally.
you might as well just tell me the truth now.
Even if it's in a blind spot, they don't know that's a blind spot and you
I don't
can't
think
see
we
right
have-
there.
I don't think we have like any blind spots in
Oh,
our
really?
hallways. Like we have good camera footage in our hallways and
You
our
know what?
Pentagon in there.
Like we have.
Is it
Like in the
Is
stairwell?
the Pentagon?
We had a kid
Oh,
one time
conspiracy
on
theory.
camera. I didn't get to see the video, but like I just heard through the grapevine that he jumped like off the stairwell, like all the kids were coming down the
Superman.
steps, and he just decided he was going to jump over the railing, and he hurt himself like really badly.
Okay.
And so the parents were upset, and then I guess they showed the tape, and it was clear that he had just thought he was going to be funny, and he hurt himself. And then the parents were like, "Oh, so it is 100% our child's fault that they just decided to
which
jump."
I thought.
sorry,
What if someone pushed him and you guys didn't see
Right,
it?
and like he's clearly
he
like
said he
cackling
jumped.
before he goes, and
He wasn't laughing after.
It's really sad that like that's what's needed too, like
to prove.
yeah,
I got
to another
receipts.
adult.
I got receipts. And even after you got the receipts, they're like, is that really what we saw though? I'm like, are we
been altered?
our perception is really our reality because we're seeing the same thing.
It's like,
And
how do
interpreting
we?
two different things here, bubs? Like, I don't. So we do have cameras like in the hallways, but I've never had a camera in my classroom before.
Never, me neither.
And I know they have them like daycares, like have cameras. Some daycares have cameras in the classrooms. Not all of them, but some preschools, daycares have cameras in the classroom. But I was scrolling the ticky of top. No, actually, I was scrolling the Facebook where everybody be arguing.
My mom literally calls it the Facebook.
The
by way.
faces of
She's
books.
like, I was on the Facebook the other day. I'm like, so cute.
Mom, it's not the Kroger's. Okay.
That's exactly what she calls it.
Kroger does
love
not
you,
have
Mom.
an S. Public service announcement. Kroger.
I actually
does
only
not.
learned that about a year ago, and I grew up 10 minutes from a
Well,
Kroger.
it's because everybody says Kroger.
I just always have called it Kroger.
I used to think it was Chester drawers, but it's chest of drawers.
Yep, I didn't learn. That was something new to me
Sir
too.
Chester drawer.
That's exactly
Chester
what
Cheetos. When I was a kid, I used to think they were saying on commercials. I used to think they were saying "brought to you by," but they were saying "brought to you by." The guy didn't enunciate.
English teacher.
He didn't enunciate. I couldn't hear him.
What's
And he
brought
was
to you
saying
by?
fast. He was like, "Brought to you by what?" Who
It's
is
like
brought?
the brawny paper towels.
Yeah, just the brawny man.
No, with a
Yeah.
T. Oh, brought to you. Brought to you by, and I'm like,
Brunt.
but then I like became an adult, and I was like, oh, is he
it's
saying brought?
all coming
So
together.
realistically, I haven't been able to hear since I was a kid. What'd you say? So anyway,
You need to get that checked.
Anyway, I was scrolling Facebook, and somebody commented in one of the like teacher groups that I'm in, and said we are getting cameras in our classroom next year, and with audio and sound. Audio and visual. And she was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And I went to the comments and I immediately got stressed out because I was like, oh no, it's coming to Mississippi because there are so many states already that have. I didn't
really know this until I knew this was going to be the
because we're
topic
in
today.
The South.
Yeah.
And we are like the last to like incorporate things.
Yeah.
And we still have corporal punishment. Like, kids can still get paddled in the South. Like,
For real?
yeah. I mean, it has to be like the parents have to like consent to it. Like, I think it's a rarity that like people do it, but they still
That is
it's
wild.
like,
I
they can
didn't know that.
legally
That's
like
wild.
be paddled. if
Do
their
you have
parents agree.
cameras in New England?
No, I think it's just school to school.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like mandatory. I don't
mind the visual, but the audio.
The audio
is-
I can't be sarcastic, mate.
talking to my mom.
Right. I'd be calling
if
for
I-
therapy sessions in the middle of my prep period for anybody that'll
I
listen.
need to like say some bleeps during my planning to my mom or to my bestie. Like,
I wonder if like those
I
schools
can't gossip during planning.
and people can tell us, right? I didn't even think about that either when my teacher bestie
I can't
comes
come
in
in
the
and
room.
be like, girl, close the door. You know what I mean?
That would go away immediately.
That would take all the fun away from my school.
I have to go. I have to be like the kids and go in the bathroom and do it. I gotta go.
Right?
Meet me in the bathroom. I gotta tell you
Probably would
something.
have cameras in the bathroom too, though. To
They
see, like,
can't
who-
do that.
That's
Well,
got to
to,
be
like-
illegal.
Well, like
No, you
not
can't have cameras in the bathroom.
in the bathroom.
And then
Just
like I can't pick my wedgie anymore in peace.
I just do that in public. Like, it's up
I've
there.
actually
I
like
gotta get
picked
it
a
out.
wedgie like while I'm walking to another class, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope no one saw that on the camera.
Teachers Off Duty is sponsored by BetterHelp. You ever go down a mental health rabbit hole on TikTok or Instagram? 1 minute you're watching a funny video and the next you're being told to wake up at 4 a.m., journal for 2 hours, drink celery juice, a cold plunge before sunrise. And then I'm just over here trying to survive third period without crying in the supply closet. The truth is there's so much wellness advice out there that it can be totally overwhelming. What actually works? What's just another trend? And how do you find something that actually works for you? That's why having access to real licensed therapists, like the kind that you'll find on BetterHelp, can be a total game changer. Whether you're working through something specific or just trying to learn better coping skills and finally set those elusive work-life boundaries, therapy can help you be a more grounded and more empowered version of yourself. With BetterHelp, you get access to over 30,000 licensed therapists, and you can talk to them from wherever, whenever. Seriously, sessions are just a click away, and if your match isn't the right fit, you can switch therapists at any time. Join the over 5 million people who have gotten support with BetterHelp and see why they've got a 4.9 App Store rating from more than 1.7 million reviews. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/TOD. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOD.
Jeez,
I
Anna.
fell one time and I was like, oh no, I hope they didn't see that.
Yeah, like I do embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
I do embarrassing
Yes.
things in the halls. I don't want to. I need to change my shirt in my classroom sometimes. Like when I'm going to
Right.
basketball.
Yes,
like, I
I
need to
change in there
Like,
too sometimes.
I cover
Yep.
what. There's no cover in the window, and
Yep.
I change in my clothes because Big Brother's watching.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Well, who is watching? Like with these cameras,
right.
That's the question.
is watching? Who is watching these cameras?
And then I wonder if I would assume or hope, and people can tell us in the comments, that if they have cameras in their classroom, surely they only look at the footage when necessary.
No,
Like,
human
there's-
beings. Come on.
I would think
Human
that there should be
beings-
a rule.
Can you imagine if one of us was a principal? I'm nosy.
Oh.
I don't think I'd want to know. I'd be like, I don't want to know how. I want to know how bad some of these
Nobody's
teachers
gonna
might
know.
be.
They're gonna know.
Oh,
They're
I
gonna
would.
know.
I would
gonna know.
definitely. I would definitely.
I'm just nosy.
I would
Like I
definitely
would,
be
but I
nosy,
think that's like
yeah.
a. That's
But I'm
a-
the girl that like looks at other people's phones like
Yeah.
while they're texting
Jess is
too.
like,
So like,
What are you doing over there on your phone? Huh? What are you doing?
So you're the reason people have protection screens.
oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Casey Mack. Get it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't
Shout
want
out
to
to
see
Casey Mack. She's like, I don't want
I
to see
don't
what
want to
Casey
see what's
does
on Casey Mack's phone.
Casey shows his phone. It's comedy tour. FatMoses_
Yeah.
and ChristianMingle.com. I
Yeah.
love when he's
I am, unfortunately. So I am a little bit of a nosy Nelly.
it's a curiosity killed the cat type
Yeah.
of thing. Like I'm nosy. Like I'm just naturally like, no, I like some tea, you know? And I feel like that is, we are not above, just like we try to tell people like teachers are humans too.
Yeah.
And like, that's not an unrealistic thing to think that someone would do. They're not
Right.
a robot. We're not robots. Our principals aren't robots.
Right.
So
I would just hope there was a rule, man.
But
Like,
there
there's got to be some boundaries here.
Think of like the
Yeah.
petty administrators that you've worked for before.
Right, yeah.
That like they're like
They're looking
either
out
a good
for
old
something.
boys club or they're
Mhm.
like catty and they're like all the assistant principals like only hang out with each other and they like talk about the
Mhm.
other teachers and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Thank goodness
there are.
my admin are
My
not
admin
like
is not like
Thank
that
goodness.
at all. Like we don't do drama.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Do your job.
Do you think
Be
that more
kind.
teachers would? I wonder if it would force us to become better teachers, though.
For
because
sure.
we know.
Because
I think I would be a little bit of a better teacher.
Well, I think that the type of teachers we are, we have integrity. We
Yeah.
try to do the right thing when no one's looking.
Yeah.
Because that's what integrity is. Like if you only do your job when someone's looking. Like my principal asked me like straight up when I first started my school, she said, "Do you want to be an educator or do you want to be a babysitter?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "If you want to be a babysitter, then
Ooh.
don't sit in here and don't teach, and only
Ooh.
stand up to teach when I come in."
Ooh.
You know, but she was like, "That's not the culture here. Like we are educators. Like we want to like learn, you know." And so I remember she came in my room on a Friday. My kids were taking a test. And actually they weren't even taking a test. They were like independently working on something. And I was like sitting down at my desk
Mm.
and I, in a roundabout way, apologized for like sitting down. And she was like, I'm not in here to like gotcha or anything like that. She's like, Richardson, I'm in here just to be present so around the kids. And
Yeah.
she said, and I was a teacher. I know that you need to grade stuff and I felt so
Aw.
seen.
That's
Yeah.
so nice because I hate that culture in
Yeah.
the teaching world that we can't sit down.
Yeah.
Like,
she's
when
not
did-
like,
when
yeah,
did
she's like,
we-
I don't care.
When
Do your
did
job. You can sit down. If you're
Like,
sitting down
we're
for your
all-
job.
every teacher's afraid
Yeah,
of sitting down and being
can't.
caught sitting down? Like it's
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
awful thing that we're
Yeah.
doing.
Right.
And I do independent reading the first 10 minutes of every period.
Mhm.
And once I get my students pretty trained and we're in
Yeah.
the motions, like I don't
Yeah.
really have to,
Mhm.
do proximity or walk around anymore. And I can kind of sit and I like to read along with them, like just read my
I
book
do
on my
think that's
Kindle
okay.
so they can see that I just read
Yep.
for fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus I really like reading my book. But,
Okay, What's Frida McFadden saying today?
Hey Frida, we love you.
Shout out to Frida.
All three of us love you
really
so
do
much.
love
Love you so much,
We
Frida.
really do love you. Somebody send this to Frida.
I know.
All of our
please,
audience,
please.
send this to Frida, please. 'cause we
Tag,
love
tag,
her.
tag.
We love
Tag
you
her.
so much.
I read I can't remember what book it was, but somebody tagged, I want to say it was like Lisa Jewell. I like tagged her in one of the, and she like responded and was like, thank you for like posting my books here. I was like, like it was,
Oh my
I
gosh, oh
felt
my
so,
gosh.
so somebody tagged Frida and Colleen Hoover. Remember when
I've never
Colleen
read
had
her.
us in a chokehold? We loved Colleen Hoover, man.
You like her too? Okay.
Do
I've
you
never
lo-
I've
No,
never
no
read
hate,
one.
Colleen. You're hilarious.
Did
She's-
you read Verity?
Yeah.
Is that like the only one that you like?
No, I read what's the one that there was just
Oh, the
a
house.
movie about?
No, am I thinking of the wrong person? The Frida,
No,
This
Frida
is
wrote the
us, or
housemaid.
not This Is Us.
Yeah, Frida wrote The Housemaid.
What is the one Colleen?
It ends
Hoover-
with us. I read.
What
That
did
one.
Colleen? Who wrote? Am I mistaken right now? Who wrote
Colleen-
Verity?
Yeah,
Colleen
Hoover.
Hoover.
Yeah.
Baby, somebody tell
You-
Colleen.
I remember you telling me about that book and it changed
Baby,
your life.
tell Colleen. Okay, call up on the phone. Okay, Colleen. You had us a little thump on Verity, baby. 'Cause we
Do I need to
still-
read it?
Yeah, you
haven't read Verity?
I've never read any of her books.
Girl, you might not like the other ones because
They're too
I know
romantic,
what type
right?
of you,
yeah.
But baby, Verity, I don't know.
Okay.
Sugar,
Oh,
you
Okay.
got to read
You-
Verity.
It's
yeah.
thriller.
And then I want to know at the end what you think.
Okay.
Because
It is very polarizing. It's a very
I
polarizing
still
book.
Oh, really?
It lives
So-
in my mind rent free.
Yeah.
I am like, I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I
don't
won't.
say a lot. Don't
I
say a lot
won't.
because
That's
I'll
why
read it.
I'm like-
if you both say I'll like it,
So
you know what
somebody
I like.
call.
So if,
somebody call Colleen and Frida and tell them the Teachers Off Duty
we're just gonna switch the
podcast.
episode topic right now.
If Miss
Book talk.
Cole is gasping at her desk
yes.
and you are in her class, she's reading.
No,
Verity.
it's so
She's
funny
not
though
Frida.
because when we are doing independent reading, I do like make audible gasps all the time, and they're like, "Man, what are you reading?"
What you reading over there? You can't read this.
And I'm like, no, this is about like thriller, murder, not.
Yeah, somebody just got stabbed in the eye. You can't watch this. You can't read this.
I always say though that I would love to start writing middle grade thrillers because it's not really a genre.
It's
out
not a
there.
genre.
Like,
It's
I'm
even like Goosebumps
And my
that we had.
right, and my students
Yeah.
would love an age appropriate thriller. Some of my,
Yeah.
especially some of my female students, because they
Yeah.
watch like the true crime documentaries
Right.
and stuff.
Like we need a little middle school detective.
Yes.
book.
Yeah.
Yes,
Look
they
at
would love
Nancy
that.
Drew.
us.
So we'll just go write a book next.
Okay,
No big deal.
period. We're
I
queens.
love that.
So cameras.
So the cameras, they would see us
So-
reading. That's a good thing. They would see us reading.
They would see me reading.
They can hear you audibly gasping.
Yeah, and
There's
I mean, I'm
sound
a
on
reading
there.
teacher, so that's on brand.
Yes.
It's good.
So the reason that they would want cameras in the classroom is basically to
yeah, what
see,
is
it's the intent behind the cameras
What
that
is it?
that like makes me
Because
a
I
little
think
worried.
it's to
Is
protect
is it to protect other students, to protect the
teachers and
teacher,
protect the students.
and to make sure that like
Yeah.
because of all of and some teachers are
Mhm.
probably really glad to have those cameras in the
Oh,
classroom.
sure. That was a
because
lot
they're
of the
being
comments
assaulted.
I saw.
Yeah.
A lot of the and I was surprised. So I was like, if
Okay,
teachers
what
are
were the
having like an
comments like?
overwhelming positive response to this, I was
Yeah.
like, crap, this is probably going to be like a thing for real.
So it was a positive.
The comments were
okay.
all positive. I was like, people were like, I love that we have camera.
Okay.
And a lot of people said at first I was very uncomfortable. And it was a very like
It's an
just
adjustment.
thing. It was an
Yeah.
adjustment. And they said once I got used to it, like I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm a little sarcastic in my classroom. Like, I don't.
Same.
If they're like, why did that kid throw that pizza? I was like, well, I told him his mama didn't comb his hair right or something. Like, I don't know. Told him
The
his,
hair.
I told him his lineup was taper fade was untapered. Like, I don't know. But he called me a fat goose first.
He started it. Roll the
started it.
It was
Roll the camera.
It was all out of love.
It was all. I feel like it may take a little bit of my personality with my kids away
Yeah.
if there's a camera in
It
there.
maybe at first, but if those comments say at first they felt uncomfortable, then they realize, okay, this
They
really
did.
is just
Yeah.
used for good.
Yeah.
If you have a good principal,
Yeah.
they're not going to use it as a gotcha.
But a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
They try.
I think I would need to know the intent behind it.
Yeah.
Whether it's, whether it's for
Yeah.
like the students or to
Because it's like, is it surveillance
monitor-
or support?
Right. And if it's coming from a school district or a school board that is parent
Right.
and they're monitoring the teachers and what they're doing in the classroom, and like I'm not necessarily worried about admin, it's more
What is the larger
community.
picture
community
behind it?
Are you trying to prove something that teachers or
It's
like
just
you
such
heard,
a
you saw on
foreign-
Facebook once that teachers are teaching this, so now you
Yeah.
believe it? Like
But then it might
Because who would who would
cannot.
ever fact
I
check
cannot.
Facebook?
I cannot.
They don't even know they need to fact check Chat
Facebook
GPT.
is the craziest.
it's a scary
It's a
place.
wild world, man.
People are mad over there.
People are nice to me on TikTok. Facebook, they're like,
they
you're a terrible
are
teacher. You're always complaining.
so
The rest of us have to work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh,
You work
constantly.
10 to 2. I'm like, are you dumb? We don't work 10 to 2. You
The amount of
Idiot.
people that are just like, you're so lazy because you're a teacher, but maybe the cameras would shut that down. Maybe, with like them saying
Yeah, if
that
the
we're
footage gets
indoctrinating
leaked.
kids and stuff, maybe
well, right.
it would
I know.
be
I'm like,
maybe it would validate us a little
But
bit
it
more.
couldn't. The footage couldn't really get leaked because people's kids are on there. Like,
Yeah, you
can't just
can't.
put
Yeah.
people's kids on the internet without. But again, this is operated by humans, and humans have human qualities.
Humans love the tea.
and also if I'm on camera every day,
I gotta try to look good,
it's gonna. I know that's a lot of
especially
pressure.
if my principal will find.
I'm
If
sorry,
maybe
not
it
a
would
male
inspire me to
principal.
lose
do
that
not-
10 pounds I've
I
been
know.
trying to lose
Like,
for years.
I don't look like this. I don't look like this every day. The reason I look like this today is because we're on,
We're on camera.
I don't look like this every
Right?
day. Yeah,
I do not look like this every day.
No.
And I'm
my bags
also,
be bagging
if
under
there's
mine.
a camera, I guess I'll put on a show.
okay.
You
Welcome to the show.
Like, do you know how much pressure I'm going to feel to be so entertaining all the time?
you thought you were on all the time now. You just wait. You
And I have
just
anxiety.
wait.
I have anxiety too. I already get stressed out when they come in to like observe or watch. My hands be shaking every day on the board. They're like, "You good?" And like, no, this is just the coffee. Like, I just had a lot. Like,
Okay, teachers. You ever have one of those days where your patience runs out at like, I don't know, 8:07 a.m.? And by 3:30, you're already planning which sweatpants pair best with a glass of wine? Yeah, Same. That's why I'm such a big fan of our next sponsor, Naked Wines. They're basically like the teacher's lounge fairy godmother, delivering incredible bottles of wine right to your doorstep. No markups, no middlemen, just awesome wine made by independent winemakers all over the world. I recently cracked open a Naked Wines bottle of Chilean Cabernet from my last order, sat on my deck, face phone down, and I actually enjoyed a fleeting moment of summer in the midst of the back-to-school chaos, and it was glorious. And here's the best part. You can snag 6 bottles for just $39.99 using our code TOD for the code and password at nakedwines.com. That's like less than the cost of one of those random Amazon classroom hauls you definitely didn't need. Naked's been around for over 15 years, supporting more than 90 independent winemakers, which makes more unique, delicious wine for us at up to 60% less than you'd pay at the store. So if you want to stock up before the school year starts, or just need a little liquid motivation to tackle that bulletin board, check out Naked Wines. Trust me, your future tired teacher self will thank you. Now is the time to join the Naked Wines community. Head to nakedwines.com/TOD, click Enter Voucher, and put in my code TOD for both the code and password for 6 bottles of wine for just $39.99 with shipping included. That's $100 off your first 6 bottles at nakedwines.com/TOD and use the code and password TOD for 6 bottles of wine for $39.99.
I can see like the pros and cons behind it, but just from hearing it like off the jump, I was like, that makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, immediately I'm like, no.
Makes me uncomfortable.
You know what I just thought of? For now, at my school, we have a strict no cell phone policy,
We do too.
so I never have to worry about it.
Yep.
But honestly, there are already so many cameras in schools
It's so
because the
true.
kids have their phones.
Yeah.
Because that you see those videos online of kids fighting and or getting yelled
We
at by the
didn't fight.
teacher.
You posted this.
You posted it.
And the teachers, when they say something, they're like, what you say, Mr. Williams? Well, I said, whichever one of y'all threw that paper, your
And they're
mom's
like-
a hoe. If they ask you again what was said, do not repeat
not
it.
repeat.
They are recording
Do not
you.
repeat.
And did you know that the kids sometimes will record on their laptops?
Yes. That's what happens at my school.
I was more tough-eyed. I was like, let me see your camera. Let me see
One
that.
time a student was like, hey, Miss K, they just filmed you over there on their Chromebook. And I said, let me see. And all
It
I
makes
cared
me feel
about,
so
all I
like,
cared about was the fact that I looked disgusting.
I was like,
this is the angle. This is the horrible angle.
Here
What
go
are you
me.
doing to me?
Here got me. What I say? Come here.
I know.
I'm a
Delete that
content
right now.
creator. I don't like to look that way.
The desks are leveled at not a flattering
you-
angle.
right.
There
Not
is
up. It's always down.
Even if it was up, I'd be like
What angle are these cameras going to be
like
in the
all
room?
my chins. All the chins.
Not all my chins today. I didn't think I was going to say hi to all of them.
Imagine if the camera's in the corner right there and you're standing right under, like,
Oh,
my roots look
gotta get
so bad. My
next
lace front is
paycheck.
not doing what
Go
it
to the
needs
salon.
to do. Male teachers probably.
I
like,
love
don't
us
care.
so
know.
much right now.
I do love us. We're so fun. We're so fun.
I love it so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I also don't want to be like unwilling to like
You don't-
adapt with the times.
Yeah.
Because that is like, if you don't adapt with the times, like you become irrelevant. So I don't want to be like, I don't want to not adapt to the times, but there are so many things that are implemented that are done incorrectly. And I'm like, this one has a chance to.
Yeah.
And you want to know something else? I want to know how much it costs. That's
I
a
love that
lot
you
of
put
money.
your hands on your
What's-
hips.
So
Here's
the
the
budget
thing.
can't
That's
get
not
me
my
pencils,
business.
but y'all can afford cameras in the classroom. You know,
Right.
that's
In
got to be
every
expensive.
single
Are
classroom.
you kidding me?
Because the textbooks in some of these classrooms, they've been here since the school was built. So y'all, what them cameras gonna do, big dog? What them cameras look like?
And then to put it on like a secure server, so no
The
one can
cloud,
into it. Yeah,
the
like,
storage.
But the people who have already done it, like I guess even like preschool teachers, like that's not a thing. Like they're in, but I don't know if they have audio on there. The
I do
cameras
always
for-
wonder that.
The cameras for our class for that, they're saying their cameras have audio and visual on there.
Well, I know that I think
I
it's
just am like, you put the visual, the audio.
again,
I can
like,
turn my
it's
back and
just
be like,
me
all right,
like
well.
belting Wicked during my prep.
Jess
You're gonna be
awfully
popular.
softly crying too. She's like, it's beautiful.
It's just so good. Like I can't watch Riverdale during my
No, but sometimes I do watch
saying,
Netflix
like,
while I'm working. I put
have
it
to-
on
I
my
need-
Clear Touch.
I need a distraction
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
Or
I-
like, okay, think about this. When you're hiding during your prep you like turn off all the lights in your classroom and lock the door, and someone comes to like knock on the door, they wiggle that.
They'll see you hiding in your room.
Well, I'll just be like in the corner. Yeah, and then they'll be like, check the cameras. Is she in her room?
Oh, no.
In the corner, like,
oh, no. Check the cameras. They crazy. I'm not a criminal. This is a criminal offense that you won't open your door.
I need her to cover someone's class.
They just have a screenshot of Jess underneath her desk hiding. Like,
I'm like,
bag of chips in her mouth.
I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I think it's cute, though, that daycares do it, like, for really young kids, because parents that are letting their kids go to school for the first time and they're, like, little babies. Yeah. That is nice. Yeah, to get to pop in and watch. And actually,
someone who has, like, trust issues, like, dropping her child off.
Yeah, like, it's like, well, I would like to.
I cried so bad the first time I dropped Peyton off to preschool. I cried. I was like, Bree, I was like, we gotta pull it together. Joel was like not bothered at all. I was like, you shut up. My brother, no concern for you. She didn't come out of your body. You don't even care.
You don't even understand.
He was like, dude, are you okay? No. Just get in your car and drive away because I can't. My baby's in there.
Just sit all day in the parking lot.
They're like, you have to leave.
You can't just stay here the whole time.
You can't peek through the window to see how she's doing. It's creepy.
You're in there, cameras.
The parents are complaining. Parents are complaining that this weird lady.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just
my brothers and his wife. They take their dogs. They have 2 Australian Shepherds, and they drop them off at doggy daycare 3 times a week because they're a handful. And they have cameras at the doggy daycare, and I think it's the cutest thing. Like watching a bunch of dogs.
Can you imagine watching a doggy daycare camera?
That's the kind of content we need, folks.
When they all go chase their balls, or they all like go get.
Anytime I'm sad, I just watch some dog content and I feel better.
Listen, seriously, I either watch dog content, I watch laughing babies, or I watch kittens now.
You know, you are obsessed with little Sparkles now.
I love I have a new cat. Her name's Taylor Sparkles.
Hey, Taylor. Sparkles.
Taylor Sparkles. We love her. Peyton's like, Mommy, can her name just be Sparkles and Taylor be her middle name? No, ma'am, Miss Mama's. I know you think this is your cat, but this is actually my cat, and I share it with you.
Was
sometimes
the name inspired by those fabulous nails you have today?
Queen.
We talk about that. I keep looking at them. I'm like, they're so beautiful. They match your watch.
They're so sparkly. This is like this is like rose gold is like one of my favorite colors, but this isn't rose gold, but I like the pink, like sparkly, or the rose gold sparkly. Guys, you know, I'm trying to dress a little bit more girly instead of like a teenage boy. So I got some sparkly things.
And it's not for the camera in her classroom.
No.
It's for herself.
My gosh. I'm like, please take the cameras. I just can't. I'm on camera all day sometimes on the weekends. I don't want to do it. I don't know. The entertainer in me, I feel like I would have to.
Yes.
Because teaching is already a dog and pony show sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how much more of a dog and pony show is it going to be? And how do we protect ourselves from cameras being weaponized against us? Because,
I mean, yeah, there would have to be some like
parameters.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Unions would need to step up. Some people would need to get unions.
Yeah, I was about to say, we don't have a union.
You don't have a union.
I don't even know what that is really, or what they do.
They protect you.
Yeah, we don't have.
You pay your little union fees. Like they take
which they're very expensive.
Yeah, it's $50 a paycheck for me.
Is it? Oh, so it's automatic. It's automatically
taken out.
No, you can opt in or out.
You can opt in or out, but
we can get it.
But most people opt in. You should start it.
We don't have that and get fired. The whole state is. This is the revolution. We're gonna get a teacher. Yeah, you fired.
Yeah, bye.
All we gotta do is get rid of
I've never heard. Like, I guess we've never talked about this. Maybe we have, and I don't remember.
Don't have teacher unions.
I just didn't know that.
Now I got it. Now I'm nosy. Let me ask Chatisha because she be telling me everything.
I call her Susie Q.
Are there some states?
You do. You ask her everything.
I ask her everything.
She's your therapist.
That's why I'm like, if the camera was somehow connected to ChatGPT, that would be cool. But only recognize my voice.
You want to give the robot?
Hey, didn't the robot try to escape or something? Yeah. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I heard,
Did you see that on Facebook?
You know what?
Did you fact check that?
What are you talking about?
I didn't fact check it.
Is this like Megan?
I don't.
Megan the robot.
I didn't
Megan
fact check
with the 3 or whatever. Yes.
I want to say I saw.
They're coming out the
something.
second.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, let's see.
I knew that.
So this says states with weakened or symbolic unions. These states have right to work laws. That's what ours is. So you can they can fire you, and they don't. The right to work laws and often ban collective bargaining or strikes altogether for public employees. Examples: Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama. Now, I did just say that we needed to right, the last to catch on anything. Yeah. So I did say that like we need to fact check ChatGPT. So teachers may join professional associations. So we do have professional associations that we can join.
But that's like an English teacher association,
right?
Or something.
But they do not have true collective bargaining power. Unions are more focused on advocacy, legal support, and professional development than labor negotiations. Teacher strikes are illegal.
So technically in my contract they're illegal too. But we so it's illegal in my state too, but we do like sick outs, which yours
I've
never been a part of. I've never been a part of it.
But I was gonna say yours. Wait, what? Oh, a sick out.
Like a sick out. If everybody calls off work, then uses a sick day, they have to close school. So, I've never been a part of it.
Oh no, we're all sick today.
Literally,
send it in the.
It was like senior skip day.
The eyebrows. You're like,
But exclude teacher A, B, and C because we don't like them. I hope they go to work, and it's a desert island in there.
Do you know that my union in the past, I think 3 to 4 years, has gotten us grand total a 14% raise?
That's amazing. No, like unions do amazing work.
I'm finna move.
So they negotiated with.
Do I need to move?
Yeah.
That was a joke. I love my.
She's like, I love Mrs. You're not moving anywhere.
I don't love Mrs.
Teachers. Quiz is now WayGround. New name, same platform that gives teachers their time back. Start for free, find any teaching resource you need, and we handle the grading. Let's give you some time back now with soothing nature sounds. Shwoo, shwoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Ow, ow. Create a free account at wayground.com. Still here? Reminder, find anything you need to teach for free at wayground.com. Okay, back to more nature sounds. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Wee, wow, wow, ga. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Find free teaching resources and create an account at wayground.com.
She who must not be named. That made it
Bree's
sound
principal.
negative.
She's not going anywhere.
Listen, I want you to know that as long as my principal is there, I literally will not even consider not teaching anymore. It's not even that's not even a thing.
I hope she sees this. I hope she knows how much you love her.
Doesn't watch social media or anything like that at all. But I talk about the podcast all the time when I come back, and I'm like, I talked about you.
I think you'd say how much you love her every episode.
I know, and I feel like people
you always put the disclaimer on there. Not my principal. Not my principal. Not my principal.
Because I just have had
I've had two
terrible principals.
I want to get you a T-shirt that says "Not my principal."
I know. I'm like, not my school.
Oh my gosh,
not my principal. Not my school.
And then other people who want my principal.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. No, my principal. My principal.
Yeah. Dot.
And then hashtag trash on the back.
Or no, just a trash can.
A dumpster on fire.
Love that.
Ooh, that's what we should. That's what we should wear.
We will tell.
Can you also imagine the cameras and me wearing a T-shirt that says "Make haste" out of my face, and they're like, "You can't wear that in the classroom." Is that a Guinness beer shirt? You can't.
Do you have that shirt?
No,
that's a good idea.
Used to. So when I first started TikTok, I used to say "Make haste" out of my face.
Okay,
all
I didn't
the time.
know that. That's cute.
And I had merch that said "Make haste" out of my face or whatever, and so I don't wear it to my current school.
Yeah, you're never mind. I've lucked out because I love my current principal, and my principal before him was really great too. So I've had 2 back-to-back really good principals. Good. But back to cameras, like I there's sometimes where if there's like a big group of kids and we're trying to decipher who started the fight or whatever,
Right.
like it's so funny. Like we
gosh.
all put our glasses
Detectives.
on. Yeah. We get our magnifying glasses out. They're like,
this is when I would love to like be a part of
Yes.
like,
True crime detective.
they're like,
crime
hey,
committee.
can you come help me identify a kid? I said, I got all the time in the world for
I
that
would
during
be
my prep
on
period.
that committee so fast.
I want my highlight reels.
Yeah.
I broke up a fight one time, and they said, Richardson, we watched you break up a fight on
like
the camera.
ESPN's top 10.
They said it was hilarious because you had all your stuff in your hand, and all you did was walk over and went. And they said the other kid tried to like run up, and you went and like waited for you get over there. And they're like, and you didn't drop your coffee or your laptop or nothing. I said, okay, I want to see that. And they said,
gosh.
they said you didn't even have any expression on your face or anything. You just.
Honestly, though, that video right there, just with the text overlay that says teacher life, like this is it. This is multitasking.
Hashtag mom life. Hashtag teacher life. When your kids are fighting with each other. I want my highlight reels then.
I know.
I love this idea.
I would go
so
to the
much.
end of the year staff meeting. So
I cannot get my highlight reels.
Let's review the top 10 best breakups of the year.
That's a positive of it. You could review
Starting
the top
off
10.
with Miss Jones in room 200.
And then the teacher that jumped out of his window to break up that fight that my kids had in the parking lot. I'm like, I won't see that footage.
I know.
Because what was he doing? He was like, oh, they're fighting.
I feel like he's number one. He's going to be in the number one spot.
He was number one.
Staff meetings would be so much better.
And maybe
I'd bring
we
my
could
popcorn.
see,
I'd bring me a little crispy Sprite. Ooh,
Yeah.
Teacher
So
conferences
maybe,
would be so much better
Yeah,
too.
because I have it right here on the camera. Do you want to see? And you see the parent looking at the footage and looking at them.
Your child's top 5 moments in my classroom.
Oh, but that
could be really sweet.
It could be cute.
Or it could be bad.
It could be a really sweet.
Right. We give you choices. You are making a choice. You want your highlight reels to be good or bad? Which one?
And you would start off with highlight reels from years past and be like, do you want to be this kid? Or do you want to be this kid?
Oh,
We're modeling, folks. We're modeling.
I honestly feel like in my gut that it would be something that we would get used to.
Yeah.
Like
I think so too, and especially if you're saying that all the teachers in the comments were like, "Yeah, we just kind of warmed up to it."
I didn't see anybody say there. I mean, because not every single person was positive, but the overwhelming majority was the overwhelming consensus was it was awkward at first, felt a little weird, but then I got used to it and I actually prefer it. Like I like having it there.
It's
like
a good security blanket, just if something were to happen.
And I honestly like. Think about how much time principals don't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they don't have the time.
They ain't got time to be like sitting there. Nobody's gonna be reviewing footage for hours after. I mean, over popcorn if there was a
Jess
fight.
is like, if I were a principal,
Jeff.
I'd
if
have
you're listening
time.
to this, don't you ever let her see your phone. She's gonna pull up that app that is connected to the school and say, "Let me see what they did at school today." Jeffrey, where were you?
There's nothing on Netflix. Like, let me just.
I mean,
Can you imagine? Why do I
it's
feel
like a
it would-
Netflix series?
Why do I feel like it would turn into like 10 years from now? They'd be like the worst footages from schools.
Schools could maybe make money. Like if they got consent from the community to make it like a reality television, like Big Brother, like
I can see you being like the editor for that show.
Oh my gosh.
We are
like
such
just going through
millennials.
raw footage and finding the best. You would be like, I'll be back in 10 days.
We are
Like
such
here comes
millennials.
Miss K into Mrs. Richardson's room.
Girl, let me
Ooh, this
see.
is
Girl,
gonna
let
be
me
a
see.
good one.
Oh, we can't talk about it in here because there's a camera. Let's go to
And
the
it just
bathroom.
feels like
How many teachers are you
You're
thinking?
like- they're just like writing notes. Like
Somebody's watching you, me, whatever.
I'm trying to ask chat to, because I'm like,
The amount
I'm
of
so
times I
interested in
sing on this podcast and I'm so insecure about my singing.
Are you?
This is a safe space.
Yeah. So, well, my elementary, middle, my goodness, it's been a long weekend. My elementary music teacher, she told me I was bad at singing. And it like scarred me for life. I thought I was going to win a Grammy. I thought I was going to be the next Beyonce when I was like a little girl.
How old were you?
I think I was probably 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, I wish somebody would tell my baby she can't sing at 7 or 8.
My mom was like, I'm going to this school. And I was like, no, Mom, it's going to be even worse, even more embarrassing if you go. You can't go.
Was she like mean when she said it, or she just was
so
like
what had
straightforward?
happened was
What had happened was, you know, we teach in Kentucky.
roll
and
the
Mississippi.
footage.
What had happened was, roll the footage. Roll camera.
So, and it's ironic because she always wore red lipstick and I wear red lipstick now. That's weird. But anyway, so we were supposed to have a holiday recital. She said, anybody that wants to sing a solo, write me a letter, leave it in my teacher mailbox. You gonna get a solo. So I was like, this is my moment.
Period.
Like, I just thought, I've always wanted to
It's
be
my time to shine, baby.
Yeah, I love being the center of attention, obviously.
Me
So I was
too.
like, let's do it. And then she's passing out the solos to everybody. And she was like, and Anna, you are going to be doing a dance with Eric for the Jingle Bell Rock. And I was like, oh, no.
Even as a kid, no.
I
Don't
wanted
put
a
me with Eric.
solo. he's got cooties. I don't want to touch him.
No.
I want to sing a solo. And she said, well, you're just not good at singing. And that's all she said. But like, I mean, that changed like the trajectory of my life.
I wish there was a camera to hear her say that. So why you say that to that baby?
I mean, I got home and bawled my eyes out. And so it makes me laugh because I won't, when my friends go to karaoke and stuff, I won't do it. Like, I will not sing karaoke. Never have. Never will. And it's because of that.
We're
Like,
gonna
I just
change
have this.
that.
Yeah. But so it's funny that I'm out here singing. Maybe I'm growing.
I
know
wonder how many
know.
things I
Maybe
have
I'm getting
said as a
past my little
teacher that
trauma.
kids
I
have
know, I'm
remembered
like-
to high school.
Actually, like, I talk about this in my keynote because I'm like,
Whoa.
because we have.
That makes me think. I'm like,
our
Yeah.
words are powerful.
Yeah.
I always say,
She
like,
was
we have
sad.
magical powers, and she used her magic for bad that day.
And she probably
Hey,
like
and
honestly
she probably
like,
didn't
didn't
even
think
know.
about it.
She probably, because it was super casual. It wasn't aggressive or nasty or
Mhm.
anything, but
Yeah.
she just like, but literally everybody else got a solo that asked for it but me. And I know I have a distinct voice, and I know I've always been loud, but it's.
but now look at you now.
I know.
Because tell her, baby, I might not have been a singer, but I'm an entertainer.
Ooh.
Queen. So I think that cameras in the classroom can be a good thing for student safety,
Mhm.
especially if
especially
you
with
know they have to do
bullying.
like a room clear and stuff sometimes, and
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
fights in the classroom, bullying, that type of thing. Like there's a lot of
And it could really help with bullying now that you bring that up, because we don't catch everything that's going on.
Right.
And then
and
they're
maybe
like,
it'll
hey,
help with
so-and-so
classroom
just said
management.
this about me. And they're like, no, I didn't. They said something first. And
Roll the cameras.
usually
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, both of you just go, you go over here, and don't look at each other. But like,
Don't make eyes.
but if there was something seriously said or, harmful, we could, I think, maybe squash bullying a little bit.
Mhm. I think it might help with classroom management too.
Oh, for sure.
Because kids like, well, you want your mama to see what you just did?
I think
No,
it
let me
would
sit down.
tremendously help classroom management.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some accountability.
Yeah.
It might feel like accountability for us
Mm-hmm.
at first, but like it's accountability for the kids.
And I
for
think maybe that's
sure.
why some of the teachers were saying they liked it, because
That's what I would
Yeah.
think would be the biggest benefit.
Because otherwise, why would we tell them like that? You see that? That's a camera right there.
Right.
You
I
know
made
what I'm
that
saying?
lie.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the idea of it is a little like uneasy at first,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that like realistically, because we're already like doing our jobs. I think that
Right.
it would be more of a concern for like a teacher that's like not doing their job, like
Right.
they just are. A
Oh, they would
babysitter.
probably
Yeah.
throw a fit.
Yeah.
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 I would
I'm
think
not
those
worried
people-
about like not doing my job. I think
Yeah.
it's just more like the embarrassing
stuff.
Violate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would feel like violated and watched all the time.
The picking
I
of the
remember-
wedgie.
Yeah, right. I remember in when we were doing hybrid teaching,
Ugh.
and we were doing like the A-B days.
Yep.
So
Ugh.
I had the A class in front of me, and the B class
I'm
would be on Google Classroom,
traumatized.
and I would be on camera
Mm-hmm.
with like. And I remember feeling like really weird about that because
Yeah.
I was like, they're
Performance,
sitting
yeah.
here for the entire
Yeah.
class, but they're gonna get like it was just weird to me.
It's
and I
but
I didn't love it, but again, like there are positives to it if
It's
if
done
the
right.
intent is
And I
It's
think it's
pure.
it
also
sounds like the intent is right.
yeah
For the people who are already doing it.
I think it's a student safety thing, student and teacher safety thing, but I also think it's an accountability for everybody thing. Like everybody is, because otherwise too, like that's probably one of the reasons why some of these principals like are surprised popping up in people's room. Because
Yeah.
if you think about it, some teachers they don't pop up in their room,
right.
but every principal has like that like list of teachers that they're like, let me go see if they're doing their job.
Let me keep them on
Yeah.
their toes.
Yeah.
And you wonder if it would help with funding to get more support for our classrooms. Like
Oh,
If there
that's a good
was-
That
point.
is
if there was
interesting.
something that was proving that we
Really
needed
need
more
help.
support
They would
in
just
our
ignore it.
classroom.
They'd be like, "Oh, we didn't see that."
Yeah, like
In this country?
The tape
We
erased.
didn't do that. Oh no, the footage. The Pentagon deleted the footage from every classroom in the United States. I didn't know y'all had those capabilities, big brother.
Zap and it's gone.
Yeah.
So I think that like the concerns are like the loss of trust, like with teachers if the footage is like misused,
Correct.
the feeling like watched and like you know, because it's one of those things too, like when I know how to teach, but when my principal comes in, I forget what word I was finna say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it would be I think that the teachers who have like anxiety or like panic disorder, like me, I would like, because my principal has to like physically tell me sometimes like, it's okay. Like she's like she knew she was coming in with like some people from the state, and she was like, they're just coming in because they just want to see that our teachers, like, because we got some good stuff going on here.
Yeah.
They're not coming to, she said, the superintendent is coming with, I was like, she said, Richardson, we're coming in your room first. Don't freak out. And I was like, my freak out has already freaked out. My anxiety got anxiety. And she was like,
so
it's
good,
okay.
though.
And because she's always like super transparent with me, she knows I have anxiety. And she's like, you could see her in meetings sometimes. She's like, now listen, I can tell the people that are my stress balls in here. I can tell y'all getting a little, don't freak out and like be overwhelmed by this. So I appreciate that, but at the same time, like there are principals that are not going to do that and like forget like what it was like when they were in the classroom. So I think that there's always a misuse of some things, and I think most teachers their biggest concern would be the misuse of the cameras.
Just think of all the little things kids do when our backs are turned for 10 seconds. The throwing of a pencil that happens so fast you don't even know what happened because you turned your back for 2 seconds. There's like little things that might soften, might lessen if they know. Well,
I don't think they would watch the kindergarten footage. It's like it's too much going on in there.
I don't think I could watch it.
I can't focus.
I would be like,
I can't focus in. It's like, you know those videos where you have to, they're like, follow a different person each time. Like if somebody's like fighting, or even like I saw a dog video. I saw a dog video where it was a dog daycare, and it was they threw all the like toys in the pool, and they were like, y'all watch a different dog every time. And I went back, and it was so cute because you like dogs. There was like a little dog over in the corner and just paddling, trying to get his ball. And there was one that was like, why are we in this water? And there was one that was like, this is the freest I've ever felt all day. Like, and so it was, the video got more entertaining. That's how trying to watch footage for a kindergarten class. Watch
that's
a different
what, like,
kid every
Lauren
time.
Hoof's classroom looks like, you know?
Good every time. I think that there are some pros to teaching, there are some pros to teaching, and there are some cons to teaching.
That's a couple of episodes.
Cons, mental health, stress, gray hair, Louis Vuitton bags under my eyes, no supplies.
I was like, Louis Vuitton, where?
Wow. Can we afford
Can I have one?
They're
You
under
get those
my
for free?
eyes,
The district's giving them away. Just kidding.
That's a joke. The district is giving away nothing. They don't help.
They're going to give me a slice of pizza.
A skinny slice.
And it's from Little Caesars.
And it's watered down Sprite.
No shade, Little Caesars.
No shade, Little Caesars.
No shade, Little Caesars. We don't want to.
I love a hot and ready. Don't get me wrong.
Just out there with this little like pickling.
He's like,
pizza.
Yeah,
There you go.
pizza.
There's no rules. Put your shirt back on. There's only one rule. I'm like obsessed with that Little Caesars commercial.
I love that commercial.
It's like, it's Little Caesars.
It's like the
There's
second
no.
time this weekend I've
I was gonna say, did we not just talk about this? Little
Okay,
Caesars
guys,
commercial?
we can roll the cameras and see that y'all laughed the first time. Dang. I'm like, roll the cameras. I want to see it. Maybe, and also like when you have a sub, like you can see who stole my candy out my drawer. Who also?
I didn't even think about the sub.
Yes. Yeah.
Not that I don't trust a sub.
No. I know what
But
you're
like
saying though.
sometimes
Things go
when I get
missing.
a long note, I'm like,
They would be
I feel like reading this
especially
right
good for when there's a sub.
Yes.
I told y'all when I was absent one day, the
Maybe we
sub
could
was
get
standing
more
outside of
subs.
my
What'd you say?
classroom yelling for help.
we can get more subs
Yeah.
if there's camera, if they like feel like protected.
I don't know
either.
because there's some subs that come and they're like on their phone like the whole time, like I
But,
was
like,
when I was a sub.
Honestly, if you're a sub and you're on your phone the whole time, I really don't
Reading
care.
Freedom and Cotton, like Y'all sit down and be quiet.
That wouldn't bother me as long as my kids are okay and no one's getting hurt.
Yeah.
And no one's being mean.
I would just be interested to know what you guys think. Like, pros and cons.
This is an interesting topic.
I think the comments are going to be popping for this because we really would love to. This is the first time we've ever done like a full episode on camera. I think we've like casually mentioned it like in episodes before, but
I feel like it's coming.
It's coming.
It's a topic to discuss.
Coming.
Sure.
It's on the horizon.
Yeah.
So leave comments and let us know the pros and cons of cameras in the classroom. The people that y'all already have cameras in your classroom, and the teachers that you've never had cameras in the classroom before. Let us know like what you think the pros and cons of that would be.
Yeah. Would you want a camera in your classroom?
Would you want one? I don't know.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah.
Folks.
All right. Well, we love y'all, best friends. Bye.
Bye.
It was so fun.